Today on SVG News, get ready to feel real bad about your bank account. But first, your shiny new DualSense might be a ticking time bomb. Get a few more days of gaming in while you can.
Well, all good things must come to an end, and that's all for this week.
Almost every new piece of technology on the market suffers through an unwelcome stench of growing pains. Just because that PS5 of yours looks fresh and futuristic doesn't mean all of the internal kinks have been worked out. Sony packed its new PlayStation 5 DualSense controller full of downright experimental features, including internal motors. Not only do these motors provide haptic feedback akin to a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, they also deliver more immersive trigger buttons. But the more bells and whistles the device provides, the more vulnerable it is to Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and right now, the DualSense might be that credo's poster child. Numerous reports are coming in from around the internet of malfunctioning DualSense triggers. Gamers are claiming that their triggers become extremely loose and weak after a mere 50 to 60 hours of wear and tear, resulting in either overly sensitive triggers or a complete loss of haptic feedback. According to tinkerers who cracked open their controllers and do note that this is not recommended as it could void the device's warranty, the culprit is a dislodged internal spring. Somehow it deforms, springs free of its seating, and takes proper trigger functionality with it. As with many mass-produced products, only a handful of DualSense controllers are affected. But according to some reports, this handful is quickly growing into an overflowing armful. Nobody knows if the affected springs were installed incorrectly or if they were brittle lemons predestined for failure. All anyone can say for certain is that if you hear a snap while using a DualSense, then you just joined the Busted Trigger Club.
The club sucks, by the way.
What makes this issue an extra hard kick to the teeth isn't that it affects controllers during their infancy. It's that it isn't the DualSense's first problem. In November, reports drifted in of PS5 controllers suffering from stick drift while they still had that new console smell. Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons also exhibited stick drift, but only after several years of constant use. DualSense controllers, meanwhile, contracted the problem mere weeks after launch, and now you can add busted haptic triggers to the hardware's list of woes. Moreover, haptic triggers are a major selling point of the PS5 and the DualSense. It doesn't look good when a controller's key feature is also the thing that kills it. In short, if you own a PS5 and your adaptive trigger suddenly snaps, cross your fingers and turn to Sony for help. Hopefully, everything will get sorted out and fast. Next up,
Valkyrae net worth. What does the internet say?
One of the fastest growing YouTube streamers in the world, Valkyrae, has recently soared in popularity thanks to her Among Us streams, which have garnered millions of views, helping to bring her up to 2.7 million subscribers on YouTube. After leaving Twitch, Valkyrae signed on with YouTube in January 2020, and recently received the title of Content Creator of the Year from the 2020 Game Awards. But even super successful award-winning streamers do an oopsie every now and then. During one of her recent streams, Valkyrae accidentally leaked just how much she has made from her exclusive YouTube contract. A screenshot posted on Twitter showed Valkyrae's channel analytics, which were briefly visible during one of her recent streams. According to the figures in the screenshot, the revenue she earned over the course of 1 month was a whopping $172,982.21, and that number appears to be 6% less than that of the preceding month. And even though this monthly take is no small chunk of change, Valkyrae isn't even one of the top earners on YouTube. That lofty title can be awarded to Ryan Kaji, a 9-year-old YouTube star who has earned $29.5 million and has over 41 million subscribers, according to a report by Forbes. Yup, you heard that right, 9 years old.
9 years old, nowhere to go but up.
Valkyrae signed with YouTube in early 2020, and she told .esports that she made the move to help her to support herself and her family financially. She also expressed a wish to expand her content beyond gaming, and believed that the broad appeal of the YouTube platform would give her the freedom to do so. Fans of Valkyrae recently rushed to support her when a collaborative stream saw the gamer abruptly logging off due to mysterious circumstances. Though nothing was confirmed, the speculation is that there was some toxic chat going on during a live stream of rust between Valkyrae, Shroud, TSM Myth, and more on December 27th. She signed off of the stream abruptly, saying that she was going to end it because she wasn't having fun, and viewers couldn't help but notice a hint of sadness in her voice. In response to the outpouring of love from fans, Valkyrae tweeted a short but sweet "love you" message to her followers, showing that she'll hopefully be quick to bounce back from whatever ruined her fun. With the continued support of viewers, fans can expect that Valkyrae will continue her rise to the top as a successful YouTube streamer.